Your fear is the fucking doorman. Let me explain this once, deeply, so it sticks into your cells and rewires your spinal antenna. You're afraid because you've touched power. And your nervous system registered that shit as danger. Not because it is. Because you've been trained to see your own fucking greatness as unsafe. Fire burns because it's meant to. That's how it purifies. Water drowns because it demands surrender. Air lifts because it shows you where you're still gripping control. Earth traps you when you refuse to move. Void makes you disappear so your real self can fucking arrive. Your fear is not a problem. It's a threshold guardian. That shaking in your gut, that what will they think of me? It's spiritual resistance training. That's your initiation. You don't get the sword unless you walk through the fire. Neurological alchemy, breath is the remote control for your reality. You already do this. Ever sigh after crying? That's water breath. Ever grunt in rage? That's fire breath. Ever take a deep inhale to calm down? That's air breath. Ever ground yourself before a hard decision? That's earth breath. Ever stared off into space, unsure of who you are? That's void work. You're not broken. You're running old-ass programs. I'm here to rip those scripts out of your meat code and replace them with divine firmware. Science. Your vagus nerve. That big old chill switch in your nervous system in response to breath. Your breath changes your heart rate variability. The deeper the breath, the more emotionally sovereign you become. Your brainwaves follow breath like a puppy. Breathe slow, you drop into theta. Transland, reprogramming central. This isn't woo. This is bioelectromagnetic sovereignty. Breath is the keyboard to your biocomputer. So stop fucking around with shallow, scared, society-approved breath. Breathe like a fucking god. You want to shift identity. Match the element. Move the energy. Here's what keeps most people stuck. Overthinking. That's fire with no chimney. Emotional collapse. Water flooding your ship with no bilge pump. Paralysis. Air floating around with no earth to anchor it. Stuck and heavy. Earth with no spark of transformation. Apathy. The void tried to tell you to shut the fuck up and listen to soul. Interrupt the loop. Bring in the opposites. Feed the fucking field. So what do? Fire breath. Fast, sharp, dragon breath out the nose. Burn out stagnation. Water breath. Smooth, sensual, rolling like a wave. Melt the freeze. Air breath. Quicken through the nose. Out the mouth. Bring clarity. Earth breath. Low, deep from the belly. Like a mountain exhaling. It's authority. Void breath. Hold, pause, silence. No breath. Let reality glitch so the new code can install. This ain't about saying the right thing. Fuck that. It's about being the right frequency. When someone's anxious, you don't tell them to calm down. You breathe slow. They'll entrain. Because nervous systems mirror. Because energy is contagious. Because the only reason someone believes their bullshit belief is because it feels real. You make your frequency more real, more felt, and their system updates to match you. Want to lead? Match their tempo. Then shift yours. They'll follow. You want to change a mind? Confuse it. Then pattern interrupt. Then lead it to clarity. That confusion you're afraid of, it's the doorway, the trance gap, the install portal. People think change comes from thinking. It doesn't. It comes from state, from safety, from breath, from energy. So what got you stuck? The patterns. Let's call them out. People pleasing, because you thought survival meant approval. That's childhood trauma, wearing adult clothes. Overthinking, because you were taught performance is worth. That's unprocessed fire. Avoidance, because your nervous system equates action with pain. That's frozen water. Perfectionism, that's void corrupted. A lie that says you're not allowed to exist unless flawless. Shame spirals, your body trying to eject false programming. But you think it's you. These aren't flaws. These are elemental signals. You're not broken. You're mismatched to your elements. So embody the truth. I'm not here to be palatable. I'm here to electrify the fucking grid. I balance before I blast. I breathe before I speak. I feel before I fuck shit up. My frequency is my persuasion. My energy is my leadership. My body is my temple. My presence is my weapon. I no longer chase approval. I radiate truth. I'm the elemental embodiment of my own awakening. Let your spine buzz. This isn't self-help. This is self-divinity. So you ask me, how do I already do this? You are doing it when you cry, laugh, shout, freeze, love, rage. You're in elemental trance. How can you do it in new ways? Make it conscious. Make it choice. Match the breath to the fucking moment, like a sorcerer running spell code. Why is it important? Because your breath is how you command your reality. It's how you align nervous systems, identity, field, and fucking destiny. What does science say? It says breath changes brain waves, vagus tone, hormone secretion, memory reconsolidation, immune function. It says breathe like you give a shit. But why am I afraid? Because part of you still believes small is safe, that hiding equals love, that disappearing means protection, that playing dead will keep you alive. Guess what? The old gods are dead. You're the upgrade. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be felt, to bring balance through chaos, to lead with breath, with fucking frequency, with the kind of grounded truth that shakes the illusion out of people's nervous system like a sonic boom. Now breathe, and burn that old identity into ash. It's time to roar.